Hello friends, it's a pleasure to meet you again. Now, today we will talk about what are the various features that we have got for National Pension Scheme, NPS. NPS that we have got is managed by PFRDA, that is Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. It is managed by PFRDA. And there are so many features that we need to understand in this. Who can join this? Any person, the moment they have completed the age of 18, will be able to join this. That person can be either a resident or non-resident. NRI can also open this NPS. However, multiple NPS accounts cannot be opened by an individual. Say, for example, Srinath wants to open NPS, only one NPS can be done. You cannot have a multiple NPS. Also, the question is, can I have a joint NPS account with my spouse or children? Again, no. NPS account can be opened only in individual capacity and not on jointly, or even HUF cannot do this. Now, what we need to understand in this NPS. So today, most of us are working in a private organization or we do our own business. That means after our retirement, we don't get the concept of pension. Therefore, somewhere in 2004, the government introduced this NPS and only to the government employees. Then somewhere in 2009, they opened the scheme to all the persons. So at the time of working in either a private organization or when I'm doing my own business, I would start saving so that when I'm retiring, let's say at the age of 60, I will have a lump sum money as well as I can have an annuity that would be received. So this is simple concept of pension. That means save at the time when you are working, then when you are retiring at the age of probably 60, you can withdraw that amount. So what are we now going to see is, how can I save this? In what mode I can save this? What are the tax benefits that I get when I'm saving? And when I am withdrawing, what are the various rules that I need to be aware? Before we proceed, let's understand how does this pension fund grows. This is the pension fund calculator. Let's say someone is age 30 now. We will take that person was born somewhere in 1992, 1st of July. And he wants to save a small amount of, let's say, 5,000 per month. And he will continue to save till the age of, let's say, 60. And he would continue to be contributing till the age of 60. Right? So the total contribution would be for 30 years. And expected return, we are going to discuss that you have an option to choose where do you want this fund to be invested. We are going to discuss 40% is the basic expectation someone will have. And annuity is 40%, I will explain to you. And annuity, let's say it will grow at the rate of 6%. You would have saved, you would have invested total of 1,80,000, which would now result in a corpus of 1 crore 13 lakhs, around 1 crore 14 lakhs. That means if someone were to save 1,80,000, this is going to grow at a componential rate of interest, which is around 1.14 crores. Let's say same thing, someone is going to start a little bit earlier. somewhere in 1997, at the age of 25, they are going to start. At the age of 25, same thing, the only difference is everything else, if at all, we will keep it as same, right? And he is going to start on the age of 25. Look into what he is growing. Just additional investment, with a small additional investment, look into the corpus. The corpus has grown around 60 lakhs. No, even around 80 lakhs, the corpus has grown, has increased. So that is where we are talking about. And this will be only at a very, very nominal rate of return of 10%. You can, of course, have this also increased. How do we do all those things? We are going to discuss as we are going ahead. We go ahead, quickly summarizing. Any individual can go ahead, could be a resident or non-resident. However, you could have only one account, no joint account. This is substitute to pension. This is the substitute to the pension that you have got. Right now. Now, moving on to the next part. There are various pension funds that are registered with PFRDA. Various pension funds that are registered with PFRDA. PFRDA is the controlling authority that we are seeing. Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. So you have got government pension funds like LIC, SBI, UTI. Or you have got private pension funds like HDFC, ICICI, Kotak, Aditya Birla, like this you have got. Now you can choose whichever pension fund you want when you are investing. Assuming I am going with a private pension fund, HDFC. Yes, fair enough, we can go ahead. Now, in that, they collect funds from us and they would be investing in 4 areas. Either alternate investment or equity investment or corporate bonds or government bonds. Alternate investment is riskiest one. So maximum can be only 5% of the investment can go to alternate investment. Equity is comparatively lower risk. Then you have got corporate bonds. Then you have got government securities, the least risk. So 4 areas you can. And the investor can either go with active choice or auto choice. Can go with the active choice or auto choice. What is this active choice? Under active choice, the investor can choose where he wants this fund to be invested. That means the investor can say, so I am contributing 10,000 rupees to the pension fund, let's say HDFC pension fund. Now every month I am contributing 10,000. Now my 10,000 should go to equity or to corporate bonds or to government securities. How much of this should go to which place? I will decide. As an investor, I will decide. And based on my decision, the pension fund will invest. That's called as active choice. There is one more item called as auto choice, which the pension fund will decide where they will be investing. And the pension fund will have 3 further classifications under the auto choice: aggressive, moderate, and conservative. Under aggressive, more funds would be invested in equity. Under moderate, 50% would be invested in equity. Under conservative, very small amount would be invested in equity. So higher the risk, higher could be the return. Now, let's say the subscriber, or as I have paid, I have already chosen auto choice. Under auto choice, I have got 3 modes: aggressive mode, moderate mode, and conservative mode. Can I change this mode after I have chosen? Yes, you can do it twice a year. under the auto choice. From aggressive, I want to move. Let's say I have already chosen aggressive. The markets are falling. The markets are falling. So I want to go to conservative so that I get a fixed rate of returns. Yes, no problem. We can do. Now I have already chosen auto choice. Now I got a free time. I want to move to active choice. That where I want to select the funds. Yes, we can do. That also we can do twice a year. That means you can move from one mode to another mode twice a year, or you can move from one choice to another choice twice a year. I've already chosen a pension fund, ICICI. I suddenly feel that they are not doing properly. Therefore, I want to move to some other pension fund. Can you do this? You can also change the pension fund. That change can be done once a year. That pension fund change can be done once a year. You have got either auto choice or active choice. Under auto choice, you can choose either aggressive mode, conservative mode, or moderate. You can choose aggressive mode, conservative mode, or moderate mode. Active mode is a place where the subscriber can choose where the money has to be invested. Between the active mode to auto mode, you can choose twice a year. So suddenly I started active mode. I don't have time. We can go to auto mode. Under the auto mode itself, we have got 3. That option can be changed twice the year. Pension fund. I have already chosen ICICI. Now I want to move to HDFC. Yes, that can be done once a year. Now, what are the taxation aspects to this? When you are investing, you would be getting a deduction under section 80 CCD. You will be getting deduction under section 80 CCD, rupees 1.3 lakhs. This limit of 1.5 lakhs is including whatever you have contributed under section 80C, like LIC, school fees, principal repayment of housing loan, all those things. I have already done a video on what are the deductions that are available in 80C. Now, apart from this, you will also be eligible for 80 CCD subsection 1B, another amount of 50,000 rupees. Another amount of 50,000 rupees. This is over and above the limit that you get in 1.5 lakhs. So totally you can get 2 lakhs as deduction. Now, you earn interest or you earn something the moment you invest. Whatever you earn, the income earned from this is also exempt from tax. The income earned is exempt. When you are investing, exempt. When you are earning, it is again exempt. What happens when you are going to withdraw? Before that, let's understand what are the withdrawal procedures that we need to. Then let's see what is the tax angle from the withdrawal. Withdrawal procedure. This is, as we discussed earlier, will be for our purpose when we are going to withdraw after retirement. So if you are going to withdraw at the time of retirement, 60% can be withdrawn. You can straight away withdraw 60%, and this withdrawal of 60%, again, there is no tax. At the age of 60, you can choose to withdraw 60%, there will not be any tax. The balance 40% will have to be in annuity. Annuity means the monthly thing that you would be receiving, and this monthly that you are receiving will be taxable as per your slab rates. as per your slab rates, this will be taxable. This withdrawal is at the time when you are 60. When you are 60. That is the precise reason why you even started doing this. Now, I want to withdraw before that. I want to withdraw before that. There are reasons where you can withdraw. Like I want to withdraw for marriage of children, or there is a construction of house, or there is a critical illness, or for higher education of children. I want to withdraw. Yes, partial withdrawal is also allowed. You can do a partial withdrawal. Right. When can you do a partial withdrawal? You can do once you are subscribed to the account for 10 years. Subscribe to the account for 10 years. And the partial withdrawal cannot exceed 20%. Partial withdrawal cannot exceed. Let's say my corpus I have got, let's say 1 crore rupee. Maximum I will be able to withdraw is only 20 lakhs. And this type of partial withdrawal will be allowed only thrice during the tenure. Not every year, thrice every year. During the entire period of NPS, you can do only 3 times partial withdrawal. You can do only 3 times partial withdrawal. Now I want to close my account before I become 60. I want to close my account. Yes, possible. You can close the account also. Now, partial withdrawal when you are doing, if it cannot exceed 20%, again on this, there will not be any tax. When you are withdrawing, you will not be having any tax. So this is the withdrawal rule. Now, the next thing that you need to understand is, whatever we were discussing in the NPS, it is all under the first part. That's called as tier 1 account. We also have one more tier 2 account. What is the tier 2 account? Let's say someone finds NPS as very interesting or very attractive mode of investment where you can choose. In sometime earlier we were discussing where the subscriber can choose where he wants to invest. Now, when the subscriber wants to choose, he will choose wherever he wants to. So he has got the power to decide where he wants to. So he can go to the second type of account where there are no restrictions regarding withdrawal. It will not be liable, it will not be eligible for tax benefits. There will also be no lock-in period. But tier 2 can be open only if you have got tier 1 account. And also, you will not be able to transfer your fund from tier 1 account to tier 2 account. Tier 1 is eligible for tax exemptions. Tier 2 is not eligible. Therefore, you will not be able to transfer from tier 1 to tier 2. These are the various things that we have got under NPS. In case you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. We will soon meet up with some other video. Thank you.